Good morning, everybody. This is Astral Beacon, and we're going to try a second edition this morning. And I'm going to share with you a video that I just made because, well, the fairies played with my electronics and kept it from being recorded, except projected, and it stopped my sound. I thought I had everything perfect, but it didn't. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to repeat the effort, and I'm going to narrate it this time, and let's see what we get. Of course. So this has been a very hard message to get out today. We're going to get this one going. And so good. And so we've been talking a lot about different ideas, philosophies, and things of that nature. Wow, I cannot seem to do this today. And so this is one of those moments of where we're going to do this. And here we go. We're going to try. There we go. We're going to get it. All right, we got everything set. And here we go. We're going to try. Oh, wow. They're trying to do that. Cancel. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Then I want to thank you for being patient with me this first 15, 20 seconds. We're going to start the shading square. All right. And it won't work. And then we put it on. And here we go. And so this is it. So this is where me starting out in the morning. And I'm talking to you this morning about astral projection. We're going to put out the Astral Beacon. And one of the first things to do is I wanted to set up the camera. We set it up. We're talking about the idea of that. And I'm going to lay down honey and milk. So this is the astral projection where we're putting down honey and milk this morning. And that for this purpose, we're going to put down honey. We're going to put down milk before the fairies, because that's one of the things we want to make an offering before we enter their space. And I absolutely did that. Now you're seeing the background of the trees, which is a fantastic thing. And as you know, you're wearing a crystal ball by Mystic Gems that we used last year at the Oracle. And so I'm trying to get everything set. This was a chaotic morning, and it is. So one of the things we want to talk about is the Fae. And what it is, I'm showing you here is kind of the Fae village that was built by Chosen Path. And that Chosen Path was able to recognize and to that, which is handled by Reverend Lori Denman. And as you can see, we have some dragon eggs in there. We have some different types of pieces. We're trying to show you kind of the area around. It's kind of chaotic and messy this morning. And so it is basically a very messy kind of video. It was very, very difficult. And I want to appreciate that. But what I'm going to do next is that is the Astral Beacon. And let me go ahead and tell you what the Astral Beacon is. It is a crystal ball that we enchanted last year at the Great Oracle in Salem, Massachusetts, at the Bewitched statue, where it was one of the most fantastic areas in the world, and where astrologically and a lot of different reasons we found that the world's veil out of there. Just one of those things out there that we dealt with. And one of the things we did was very much the energy was there to be a lot of fun, a lot of energy. And so we built that. And we're talking about that aspect of it. And so this is the energy. So it has magnetics. It has a crystal that was very much enchanted. And man, that was fantastic energy. And we're talking about drawing the energy. And this is where basically the energy is drawing from. And so, good. And so with that, we're talking about how the Astral Beacon is going to be an energy source that was being fed by the crystal web, and we moved it into its positions. And so, yay. And I'm going to speed this up a little bit. And so we're talking about putting it in, and here we go. We're hanging it now. And so this is going to be a beacon so that you can see it in the night, in the dreams, in your spaces, and wherever it is that you want to see it. And so that is a basic ideology of it. We're going to get rid of the other one. I don't know what happened to it. And so we did that. And so it's now laid down. We put it together. And so, yay, it's hanging, and I've further hung it from there. And so Wow, everything is just, this is like that intense energy morning, isn't it? So now I'm back. So this is the Astral Beacon. So you've just seen me lay down the Astral Beacon, which is a metaphysical device and basically created to be fed by the crystal web. It is going to send out emanation of energies so that it can be seen on the astral plane, on the spiritual planes, on the different types of planes, and allow you to be attracted into publicly. And so that we're going to basically see these energies, be able to let you come to a safe space in there. Just like the show is going to be a safe space to talk about dreams, so too will this be a part of that as well. And so that was me laying it down, and we're going to show pictures of it more later. And so that it is. But today we're going to talk about. Mrs. Teague asked me about cats. She is a woman who has dreams about cats, and you go, "Oh yeah," because she loves cats. And when she doesn't particularly love cats. She likes them at a distance because she's highly allergic. But she's been having dreams about a lot of different cats: black cats, white cats, all sorts of cats. And in those dreams, they're mostly standing around her. They're not actually touching her, but they're in her spaces and they're watching out. So cats are protectors. They're natural. They have some more natural abilities. They actually have visual abilities that are much sharper than ours. They have some other senses that they seem to be projecting, including being able to see fae and fairies and other aspects of the world. And they are protective by their nature. If they like you, they will be protective. If they're not, well, you're in trouble. And since these cats are not chasing her, they are protecting her. They're probably spiritual guardians who have now manifested in her dreams as cats. Oftentimes, cats are the manifestation of the dream. And so that is an incredibly useful and purposeful thing. Beyond that, we have had an amazing ability to see these sort of animals. So anytime you see animals, they usually have a meaning, and sometimes it depends. We've talked about rats, but cats are very particular. People see them a lot in their dreams, and depending on where they're at, they're either a warning, a spiritual warning, a physical warning, if they're trying to keep you from going somewhere. So that's another aspect. If they're trying to keep you from going somewhere, or they're pointing out to a person, or they're attacking a person, they're trying to create protection. So cats are very protective in dreams for the biggest part. If they're chasing you, and somebody says, I have had one person mention, I mentioned this idea of a dream, is that they imagine that they were a mouse, yes, and they were being chased by cats. And this is the feeling that you're overwhelmed. This is the feeling that you're in danger, that you have very little opportunity to get out of it, and that you feel very trapped, you feel very that, and to escape it will make you feel better. So when you get that, you are in a response where you feel like you're overwhelmed and in a dangerous situation, and that you should find ways to look at ways of getting out of it. Because the only way a mouse gets out of its attack is by getting out of the cat. Very few mice can attack a cat and get away with it and win. You have to escape. So if you are being chased by a cat and everything else, find out what's in life that feels so overwhelming to you that you cannot handle it. So today's the day of the psychic fair begins. It's October 1st. We're going to go through the next 31 days. And one of the things I want to tell you is that what we're hoping that you will be able to do and do better and improve it is your psychic ability. We're not only trying to have psychic fair so you can discover things, explore things, discover where it is that's in this crazy, crazy world, but also with the all month pass, we're going to have lots of classes available by some great people. I mean, we have Reverend Don Lewis. We're going to actually have Byron Ballard, one of my favorite people. I love listening to her. She speaks so well. She's going to give us some ghost stories this month, as well as how to do some simple magic. Phil Farber. Now, this is a really deep magic. And first of all, he's going to do high magic for us later this month. And then earlier in this month, he's going to go ahead and do some amazing stuff. He's going to do amazing things with the ability to do brain magic. So I'm really excited about that. And so that's going to be another thing. So we have all the psychics and seances. Check it out, HalloweenPsychicFair.com. Check it out. Sign up for an account, and then look around. And if you want to do anything, it's always there to do so. So we're very, very excited about it. And thank you for the Astral Beacon. Remember, before you go to sleep tonight, remember we talked about our journal. Write the word Astral Beacon and try to find it. And people say, well, what is it going to look like? Well, for me, it looks like the crystal ball. That it was an oracle, but it could look like to you like a ray of light in the night. It can look like a rainbow. It can sound like a radio signal. It can sound any number of ways or physically. And you follow it, and you'll find a safe space out there where we as spirits will come together and share in the night and have a talk. And as the month goes on, we're going to teach you more about dream sharing. So there we go. Thank you for listening. And thank you, everyone, for participating. And wow, what a chaotic morning. Let's make this morning a little bit better. Let us see how smile. Hail Eris for her day, but let us go on. Remember, don't have a good day. Make it a great day. Blessed be.